Hey, Bu. How are you this morning? Just got the stream up with the stuff going on at until 9:30. Got NAK up right now. So I'm up 2150 on this one. Spent 56, made 2150. So I've almost made 50% profit. Almost. I didn't check it when it was at 165, but I saw it was like 158. Hey, Vix. Hey, trader. Oh, so I did add this split screen right here. I wanted to know what everyone thought about it. Can you see this stuff? Like, can you see all the numbers and such? Analytics and charts, everything? If you can't, let me know. I have it stacked like this so I can show both views. Um, but if you can't see it, there's no point in me doing it this way. So what's everybody trading today? I'm still looking at NAK. It's been on a slow rise, so I want to see how far it goes before I sell out. I'll be checking out some other things depending on what's moving as well, but this is what I am most interested in today because it's the only thing I got anything in, any stake in right now. I gotta call out AMD flagging, but could go either way. Alrighty guys, it's 9:30. I'm finishing grabbing my coffee and such. I'll be right back. The blue screen's doing some weird stuff this morning. Having some weirdness with my webcam, guys. Um, okay, so we're just gonna ignore that for now because I want to pay attention to what's going on in the market. It's not, I mean, you guys have seen it's not supposed to look like that. Okay, now what is going on with NAK? So it is 9:38, taking a dip to 150. Well, it's back up to 153, but it could go back to 152. So we'll see where this one goes today. That's so weird. Hmm. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. It's gonna keep distracting me, but I just need to ignore it. Better I'll just take my camera off. I don't know. The bell. Yeah. Yeah, I heard the bell. I wasn't quite ready. But I'm already in, so I didn't have to worry. This is ended up. I wasn't sure if this was going to be a scalp or a swing, and I could have kept scalping this throughout the week. It's not gone down. It just keeps going up, so just held on to it. I like swing. I've swinged NAK a few times, actually. So we're gonna move our high to 165. Mm, gonna go ahead and remove those because they're old and I don't want my charts to look like rainbow spaghetti. Hey, um, the dog is squeaking his squeaky toy out there. I figured it would be kind of obnoxious during stream, so I just shut the door. My greens still aren't showing up. So weird. Okay, let's actually go back to Weeble so and real quick. Let's pull up AMD real quick because we did have a call out for that earlier. So it's taken a dip. Oh, looks like it's working its way back up. It'll probably hit 212 at some point. So if you bought it now, at least $1's profit there. But if it goes back up to 215, it's $4 profit. Ugh, there is not enough coffee in the world, guys. Just isn't. Oh, and I'm very green today. I didn't mean to do a green shirt and a green jacket, but I really like this jacket. And this shirt's comfy, so I don't care. Okay, so yeah, it looks like AMD's trying to make its way back up. It's fighting, though. And LAC started up in the morning at the end of, or beginning of open 531, dipped to 512. Looks like the resistance is 522. The first resistance point, I guess, would be 522. And the high so far be 548 for LAC. We'll take a peek at NBA. I'm sorry, we'll take a peek at NBA. Oh, look at that. Nice little jump. 220, 234. Not 2. 720 to 734. That one. Can I just inject this into my veins? I think it would help me. So in case you didn't notice, this coffee cup is actually bigger than the one I had yesterday. So I have a little bit extra coffee in it. This is my second cup. I'm still not ready for the day, guys. The government would try to put a stop to it. What, me and what, me injecting coffee into my veins? Like a druggie? Maybe that's not an appropriate joke for. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually going to. That'd probably be really bad. What happens if you probably die if you put things in your veins that aren't supposed to go in there. You'd probably die. Alright, so back to stocks. NVA, we're looking at that. Like I said, she's had a nice little jump right here. She took a dip, 712, 732 now. No, 728, sorry. Let's look at Hecla. Thank you. Same thing. So looks like mining companies are have at least my first three mining companies have taken a dip and they're on their way back up. So it could be good for scalping. Um, let's check AM. It's another one that I like. Oh my God, if I could just stop yawning. Okay, so AM is also a mining company. Hold on. Pull it up. And thank you. Okay, so it's not exactly mining, it's oil and gas. It's energy, really. I wonder if I should rename the playlist, not playlist, the watch list. Oh, yeah. The watch list to energy instead of oil and gas. Oh no, I kind of like having them separated out because there's electric energy and then there's gas energy or fossil fuels, you know. They're different types of energy. Nuclear, and they're not all going to move in the same, like each of those different categories seem to, and an example with my mining companies, dip and go up together because people have interest in the sector and everybody's got their favorites. All right, so oil, not not natural resource, oil, not precious metal. No, yeah, precious metals. I don't know. They're not mining copper and gold and things like that. Okay, NK. C 152. Yesterday I was looking at it and I was seeing that they were different by penny yesterday. Weeble was, ugh, Weeble was selling for a penny cheaper, but I think that is just because Weeble is ever so slightly behind Think or Swim. I'm gonna get tongue-tied today again, like I usually do. Oh my God, that so bothers me with my mic. Oh, why is it doing that? Maybe I've got wrinkles in, maybe. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix it. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It'll be okay. All right, 153. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can take a better look at this. It might be too far. Sorry, that might be too far. I forget to stop talking when I'm yawning, so apologies if you can't understand me. I will repeat myself. Okay, so 71,000 at $1.53. Liking that. 91,000. Now 73. See what's it selling. 152, 153. Going for 152 right now. I'm hoping to see it hit. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping to see it hit 165 again. If it breaks 165, then I would say the next, my next one would be 180. So I'll go ahead and put a gold bar there. Uh, okay, brain, please work. There we go. So we're gonna gold bar. We'll wait, because that's has a starting point and yeah. But that will be if it breaks 165, then that will be the next point that I'm looking at 180, because I've noticed this stock has a tendency to hang out at certain areas. I also bought it for 180. Oh my God. I also bought it for 180 um previously, and that was a good buy price at that time and was quite profitable because I bought quite a few shares of it. Not thousands of shares, but I mean, made a few $100s off of it, so wasn't complaining. Actually, I think I almost made a grand off of it. I don't remember how much I put into it. I like buying things super low and then like doubling my profits. That doesn't happen every time though. But the fastest way to increase your account, uh oh my gosh, my brain is not working this morning. It's never working, so it's fine. But anyway, the fastest way to do it, doing scalp trades gets you profit a lot faster. But if you're doing a cash account, something that you need to think about is you have a limited amount of funding for the day, and depending on which platform you're on, that funding might be held up for a day or two. I liked Webull because it would automatically put everything back into my account the next day, and I could start out fresh each day. But we all already know how it made me mad and how I have refused to trade on it because of that one particular trade that I know I lost money because it was not um, just it wasn't taking my bid. Like it wasn't putting it through. It should have, but it passed me over several times. And that really made me mad. There, at least one of those times I should have gotten in, considering how long I'd had that sell position in. So that one cost me some money. That one made me mad. That's why we're not trading on Webull. But I like the aesthetic, and it's nice to get an second look at the stocks because these two platforms will tell you different things. This will tell you the buy sell for Thinkorswim, and then Webull will tell you the buy sell for Webull. So you'll get different information on both of the platforms. Now, if you can have a third one up, you know, that's also great. I have not fiddled with TradeStation at all though, so I don't have that one up. I have it on my computer. I just don't have it. I'm not using it right now. Eventually. Eventually I'll get there. So it looks like she's hanging out at 153. It's got strength in the top of the candles though. No. Mm, what's our 2 minutes look like? I think a little zoomed in there. That's 5 minutes. Let's zoom in a little. Uh, 2 minutes is dipping. 5 minutes is dipping. Was dipping. No, yeah, 5 minutes is dipping. Do I think we're gonna take a dip on this one? And if we do, how far do we dip? And well, this is where we were yesterday. So I could dip down to $1.50. So It could dip to $1.50. If it dips below $1.50, then I will be concerned that it's trending downward. But that could also just be people um, trying to get it cheaper and just refusing to buy it at a higher price. Because that happens too. I'm that way sometimes. I'll put my bid in and be like, no. And then I get FOMO and I increase it. But until then, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, dokie, I'm back. Alright, so it's a little slow. Looks a little slow this morning for NAK. Check on Weeble. 10,000, 13,000, 13,000. We'll just ignore the 10,000. 13,000, 13,000, 12,000. So there's interest between higher interest at $1.48 to $1.46. So people are wanting to get it for today, it looks like. Let's fiddle with that later. I was gonna add a new section because I wanted to check the stock news this morning. I was looking at it, but I was listening to the presidential address instead because I didn't catch it last night. This is about NVIDIA. Um, really? I don't want to pay for a membership. I'm sorry. Maybe one day. Um, but the headline of that, I should have just read the headline because it's not going to let me. So the headline of this website, Investors Business Daily, says market awaits NVIDIA, but data center builder is already soaring on earnings. I thought I said that wrong. I didn't. Um, but we're going to go to this one. And oh, where's my news page? And it's this one. There we go. Go ahead and copy this source. So I can go back here. And we're gonna pop this guy right in this corner right here. Put this on the big screen. No, you don't need to see that part. How big can I make it before it's, yeah. Okay, so this is working, it looks like. And let's lock that so I don't accidentally move it. Okay, so then I can go back to, well, hang on. this back over here. And now I can look at this and you guys can see it and I'll have to switch pages. Okay, dokie. Fourth quarter earnings session is entering its final stretch. Week ahead, earnings for NVIDIA. I thought they had earnings last night. When was this? February 26th or 25th? What is today? 25th. So at 8:30. And actually, uh, yeah, NVIDIA earnings. And so we'll go ahead and pull up NVIDIA earnings. Oh, I guess they're not in yet. NVIDIA earnings are only hours away. Okay, so we're not there yet. And that's okay. So go back. So at 7:30, um, Dipsky Chick posted a market snapshot, NVIDIA earnings, SPY and QQQ gapping up, not over daily resistance yet. IWM gapping up as well. BTC getting over the 4-hour 12 EMA, but bulls still have lots to prove here. Netflix gapping up. Key weekly stair step resistance. Stair step resistance. I would say that's a new term for me. So I'm assuming it's like, it goes up and then step, or up and over, up, over, up, sideways. But rather than assume, we'll pull up a new tab. Stair step resistance mean. So I can make sure that I'm accurate. Stair-step resistance refers to the adjust tension of a stair climber machine, like a Stairmaster. Okay, that's not in stocks. We'll put in stocks because okay, stair-step resistance in stocks refers to a technical analysis pattern where a stock price rises, hits the ceiling resistance, where the sell pressure temporarily halts the advance, pulls back slightly, and then breaks above the previous high to establish a new higher level of support. Okay, so it's about what I thought, but it does say that it can dip a little bit, but it will mostly go sideways and then up. Okay, so now that we have that, she also posted SPY, this was at 10:07, SPY potential 2-minute HNS, ES and NQ potential 4-hour broadening formations, VIX not breaking 18.48, QQQ daily 50 MA overhead, 616 area. Let's pull up QQQ real quick. Oh, I was X off that. We'll switch to Eagle because I want to keep that one up. So let's pull up QQQ, QQQ. Okay, so she said overhead 616. So about there. It's not gonna let me. I can stretch it out and I can get it. Okay, So about right here, Apple not through yesterday's high. IWM week testing low of day. Okay. Back to NAK. We're having a sideways morning so far. Still above yesterday's high though, so I'm not too worried. Now we're going to zoom back in on this one so I can have a closer look at it. Nope, that was good. Okay, no, I clicked the wrong chart. I haven't posted any callouts yet. BTQ is at $3, up 19% this morning. G A G J J A Z Z Jazz. Jazz started out this morning at 180. 49. We're at 194, so that's gone up $14 since this morning. I'm gonna post that. So that might be good for somebody. I'm not gonna bid on Jazz today. If I could spell. Ugh, stop it. Let's see what else I can see. Even if I'm not going to bid on them today, I do still like to post in the Discord that I found something worth trading. 5.58. Well, BNZI is sorry. BNZI is up started at 120, 130. It's up 4 cents. Had a high of 130, was brought it up 10 cents. I realized my chart was all over the place there for NAK. Rigetti, RGTI. I started out, what, 676? 1676? 1680. Started at 1680, dipped to 1648, now we're back to 1753. So from open, little under $1. Not quite $1. Okay, back here, check the bid interest, 13,000. Okay, 13,000, 13,000, 13,000. Trying to get it at $1.48. If it were me and I were trying to get it at $1.48, I'd be trying to sell it for at least $1.50. I want to at least make 2 cents off of that. I would want to make at least 2 cents off of that trade. So if I got in at that price, I wouldn't sell it until it hit 150. But it's at 153 right now, so that's if it dips. If you buy it on the dip. Because there's a chance it'll dip to 148. It's not far. And it's got more buy interest. Well, a little bit more. 152's got 11,000. It's not quite 12. But let's switch over to Thinkorswim because that's what I'm going to have up right now. So I've got my 1 minute, my 2 minute, and my 5 minute. It's green on 2, red on 5, and has not decided what it's going to be for this minute. Let's go mark the open price. I would say open was probably 155. So we're going to add a price level. Um, okay. Can make this a white line. So I know it's the open, not one of my other things. Okay, so if this does not go back up today, I will probably offload my shares, bank on my profit, and let it dip some more. Because I've held on to NAK enough times to earn profit and then lose it because I just didn't sell. But yeah, so if today does not break, well, does not come back up or break the high of today, I will be selling my shares and then I'll watch it dip and I'll buy back in later. That's my plan. Okay, the 1 minute we got some small upward movement. We'll see if it stays. So the buy interest for NAK is higher than the sell interest. Let me switch. I'll split screen it for a minute so you guys can see both. So yeah, the buy interest on Weevil, we got 21,000 at $1.52, 13,000 at $1.51, 13,000 at $1.48. They're trying. Then the next big one is 12,000, 14,000, and everything else is pretty small. These some $100 bids down here. When you see a bunch of $100 bids or small bids, watch out for shorting. I don't think the stock is getting shorted right now, but it's possible. Since we're at $1.54, I'd say not. Let's go back to Thinkorswim. Right at $1. Just a minute ago. $1.54 just a minute ago. Oh my goodness, I cannot stop yawning. Pull up Thinkorswim on my big screen so everybody can see it. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the stock to decide whether it's going to continue to trend upward or whether it's going to start to dip. If it starts to dip, I'm offloading it. Gonna buy back in later. I bought it at so low earlier, I wasn't concerned, but I've already made some profit off of it, so I'd like to secure that. All right, we got some upward movement now. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's come back up to open. That would be cool. Stop it. No, that's not what I told you to do. Yes, back up and up. No, up. It's not listening. It's weird. Just clear down there for some reason. Oh, I probably scrolled down to find the that 154 earlier. It's almost 11. It hasn't dipped any further, like I'd said. Um, so we're gonna watch it for the next 8 minutes and see what it does. Looks like my moving averages are tightening up again. But I will continue to keep an eye on this after stream and update you guys on what I end up doing with it if I don't decide to sell it before 11. Yeah, just for funsies. Let's take a peek at Weeble. Um, and look at some of our other mining companies. Yeah, so they're doing a similar thing with a, a dip, come up and going sideways. This is NVA. Um, a little more up and down movement with HL though. Okay, but back to think or split. It's trying. It's trying for that 155. Ugh, didn't like that. Didn't like it at all. Stop doing that. Oh, something to point out. I didn't trade this one with a stop loss because um I wasn't sure how this one I swing sometimes. So, and I've said that before. But I didn't put a stop loss on there because I thought that this one might end up being a swing, and so far it has ended up being a swing trade. I bought it to scalp it, but it just kept going up, so I just kept hold of it. Actually, wait, no. I bought it at 112, so I bought it at 112 to possibly scalp it, but I wasn't against short swinging it. Yeah, I wasn't against swinging this one. Okay, guys, it looks like it's gonna hang out here for right now. I am just going to watch it throughout the day and see what it does. Like I said, if it dips below 150, I'm selling out and then just gonna rebuy at the bottom of the dip. But if it breaks, if it goes back above the open today, then I'm gonna hold on to it. I haven't decided if it stays like right here. I don't know. I'll let you guys know what I decide to do with it tomorrow when I hop back on. But anyway, as always, good luck with your trades, and I hope that you make green. If you ever have any questions, just post them in there. If I know the answer, I'll tell you, and if I don't know the answer, I'll try to look it up and find it for you. Um, if I can. But anyway, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.